exciting for me because I'm partnering with Ulta to share some of my favorite fall beauty trends with all of you guys. So this is the look that I came up for this video, which features 3 of my favorite fall beauty trends. So the first trend is this very berry smoky eye with a little bit of a twist. I did go ahead and add a lighter color in the center of my lids to really make this a halo smoky eye, and it looks complicated, but it's actually really simple to recreate. The next trend is this dark matte lip, which I think is so complimentary with this look. And the last one is, of course, a nude lip, which I think is always on trend. So if you guys would like to see how I came up with this look, please keep watching.
So I'm going to start off by taking the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm putting that in my crease area, and I'm blending it back and forth with a fluffy blending brush because this is going to be our transition shade. Then I'm going to take Real Gar eyeshadow, which is a really nice like orangey brown eyeshadow, and I'm putting that directly on top of the burnt orange, and this is going to start to really define the eyes and give it that 3D look. So I'm just putting it directly where I put the burnt orange and just blending it back and forth with the same blending brush that I used earlier. Next, I'm going to take a combination of Love Letter and Venetian Red, and I'm going to focus this area with a shader brush in the outer V of my eye. And I'm also going to take the same eyeshadow and pack it towards the inner corner of my eye. Now, these eyeshadows are super pigmented, but they do have a little bit of a fallout because they are so matte and so pigmented. So just be careful. I recommend doing your face first, but the colors are just so stunning and they're so complimentary on people with my skin. I actually think this is a very versatile palette that will work with all different skin tones. Anyway, I am blending through that color just with a fluffy blending brush. This is actually the same blending brush that I was using earlier to really smoke out the look. To smoke out this look even further, I'm going to take Cypress Umber eyeshadow, which is a very, very pigmented matte dark brown. It is so pretty, but you only need the tiniest amount. And I'm going right on top of the berry shades that I used earlier, and this is going to smoke out this look even further. I'm not using a ton of eyeshadow. A little bit of this eyeshadow goes a long way because it is so pigmented. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out, do like a final blend with a clean, fluffy blending brush. Now I'm going to take Vermeer eyeshadow, which is a really nice soft shimmery pink, and I'm going to place that in the center of my lids, and this is really going to give us that halo effect. As I'm placing the eyeshadow to the center of my lids, I'm also using the same brush to kind of blend it in with the darker shades, and I'm going to just leave the eyeshadows as for now. We will go back to it in just a few minutes. I'm also going to create a very thin cat eyeliner using the e.l.f. Expert Liner, which is one of my favorites. And if you guys are beginners, I really recommend this liner. It makes it super easy to line your eyes. I'm also going to coat my lashes using the L'Oreal Superstar Mascara, which is a 2-step mascara. So you start off with the primer and then you go ahead and add the mascara right on top. This gives your lashes such a beautiful, voluminous effect. I love it. And I am going to finish off my lashes by adding the Ardell Demi Wispies, which are some of my favorite false lashes of all time. Now I'm going to move on to the face, and I will go back to the eyes in just a few minutes. I'm going to start off by using the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion, and I'm applying this all over my skin, and this makes for a really good base and makes your foundation last all day long. I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Deep, and I'm putting this directly underneath my eyes in an upside down triangle shape, and I'm going to blend this into my skin. And I really, really love the shade Deep, which works so well to really brighten underneath the eyes. I was using medium, I think medium dark or medium, which was a little too light for me, but I'm so happy they came out with more shades because this matches me so well. I'm also going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 209, and I'm just putting this all over my face with my fingers, and then again I'm going to blend this into my skin and really press the product into my skin. This is my favorite foundation for the summertime because it gives my skin such a nice subtle glow that just makes your skin look super healthy and so dewy. So I love this foundation and I use it nonstop, especially in the summertime. So now that my foundation and concealer is done, I'm going to just let that sit into my skin for a few minutes. I'm going to work on the eyes and then I'm going to go back and finish my face. I know I'm jumping all over the place. So I'm going to take the Tempera eyeshadow, which is a really nice matte shade, and that is perfect for highlighting underneath the brows. So I'm just placing it there. And I'm also taking, again, a mixture of the Venetian Red and Love Letter eyeshadow and smoking out the area underneath my lower lash line. And this really completes the look, in my opinion, when you are doing any smoky eye. I'm also adding a little bit of the dark brown shade that I used earlier to smoke it out even further. I'm going to finish off the eyes by using the NYX gel eyeliner in brown, which is one of my favorite gel eyeliner pencils of all time because it's so long lasting and literally does not move at all throughout the day. So I love this pencil so much. Now going back to the face, Ulta Beauty has recently launched a brand new foundation from Bare Minerals called Bare Pro, and I'm in the shade Toffee, but there are a total of 30 other shades available in the line. I love this face powder so much because it does not feel heavy on the skin. Even if you layer it on, it just sets your makeup so nicely. So I love this powder. Now I am going to go ahead and contour my face slightly using the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm using a combination of Fawn and Havana, and I'm putting this on the sides of my face, and this is going to give my skin just a little bit of a shape, but I'm not going too overboard because I'm not adding too much product. Now to add a little bit of color to my skin, I'm using the NYX Powder Blush in the shade Dusty Rose, which I also use all the time. And I'm applying this on the apples of my cheeks, and this is going to give my skin a very subtle color. Now to add a little bit of glow to my skin, I'm using the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm using a combination of bronze and moonstone. And this is such a pigmented palette, you guys. You only need the tiniest amount because it can be very easy to go too overboard with this. So just use the tiniest amount, and I'm applying this on the sides of my face and on top of the bridge of my nose as well. Now I'm going to give you guys the first lip option, which is the Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Kristen. It's one of my favorites. I love it, and this is what Kristen looks like. It is such a beautiful nude for my skin tone. And I also wanted to show you guys that you can really kind of elevate this look using a dark matte lip color. And for that, I'm using the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Rico. I absolutely love how Rico pairs with this smoky eye. I just feel like it's such a cool, intense look, and I love it. So that is it for this video, and don't forget to check out Ulta.com to see more fall trends as well as all the products that I mentioned below. All the links will be in the down bar, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye everyone!